Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now Denver's starting five. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. And already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year.
And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And sometimes these kind of declarations can come back to bite you. But in this case, I like what MP is doing. He's setting this objective to challenge himself and his teammates because he believes they're good enough to take care of business on the road.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
The Beast. Good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
They were really in control of that game, played well as a team, and really made sure they didn't have to sweat it out at the end.
Well, they were able to execute when they needed to, never let the game get away from them, and close things out.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. And Stan, after they traded for Rudy Gobert, it took some time for the Wolves to gel.
It did, Brian. He's a unique player, and it's a process. But obviously a 14-win improvement last season, they have found their identity as a defensive juggernaut.
Here's Randle. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-6 run. And he lobs it up top.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Randle against Gordon. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
The Beast passes to Gordon. Outside Murray. Here's the Beast. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
McDaniels, that's good.
Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. The Beast has got 11.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Denver leading by 9. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 13.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
On the court for the Nuggets, they've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with DeAndre Jordan. Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, "We come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. From deep three-point land, Denver grabs the miss. The Beast has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Porter. Here's the Beast. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. The Beast has got 20 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
DiVincenzo to pass to Reed. Now here's Alexander Walker. Back to Reed. 6 on the shot clock.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid, and he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
Minot's checked in for the Timberwolves. And a switch here also for Denver. Brown's checked in. And Minnesota with possession here. Down by 15. Pass to Minot. Clock at 6.
Don't let him get it.
Minnesota again missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The Beast, good.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Minot. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Murray comes in for Westbrook.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets, leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Well, right now for Denver, they were coming for that #1 spot, and they got it. Now the challenge.
Thanks as always.
And as we and Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's the Beast. Uses the glass on the layup. The Beast has got 27.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
And what you love about this Denver offense, Grant, by and large, they take good shots.
Oh, they do. Top 5 in field goal percentage over the last 5 seasons. And a lot of that is Jokic delivering the ball to the right guy at the right time.
Counted from distance.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Get there, get there.
Outside Edwards. 4-3. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Nuggets lead by 11. And he's going for the lob. The Beast shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's the Beast. Pass to Brown. Tries again. And he hits the jumper. And the Nuggets lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Edwards for three. Rebounded by Denver. They led the game at 1 point by 20. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for them.
If you're open, Jokic is going to find you.
And Minnesota with some changes. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for Conley. Pass to Randall. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Off target from outside. The Beast passes to Porter.
Get there.
Count that bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And so it's Denver. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Peyton Watson is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's the Beast in at the 3. Murray with it. He's picked up by Edwards.
Woo-hoo, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense. And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
All you.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight. Well, he needs to be careful. One more foul, and he's done.
Ingles, he's checked. And Minnesota calls time here. They're losing by 18. Stan, as a coach and now a broadcaster, you've gotten to visit all the great cities the NBA has to offer. Can you give us a favorite?
So, Brian, you're going to try to get me in trouble here. I'm going to give you one city and offend 29 other fan bases? Not a chance. I love all the NBA cities.
Not like you not to take a stance.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nuggets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up. Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Nails it from 3. The Beast has got 45 points.
excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
And you've got to be perfectly in sync on that one.
Man, that's a tough play to convert. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Ace.
That's what I'm talking about. New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
The countdown starts now. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first. And for both these teams, it's Game 1 of the NBA Cup. A chance to notch a regular season. And the Pelicans making a change here. Jones is checked in. The Beast, he's checked in for Denver. And we all know what it means to MP and this team to play well on the road, to win those close road games. MP's been quite vocal, in fact, about rising up in the face of big obstacles this season.
They've collectively taken MP's words to heart. You can see the purpose they're playing with, and you need that to succeed in a hostile environment. Otherwise, you start to show cracks, and in enemy territory, it's much more easily to exploit.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forwards are Porter Jr. and Gordon to his side. The Beast out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at center. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. No good on the shot. Denver leading by 7. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
McCollum passes to Jones. They get the rebound. Here's Messi.
Come on, y'all, box out.
1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Hey, Cook, man.
Left side, Jones. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Jokic passes to the Beast, and a wide-open look for Porter. Good on the three-point shot.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. And Denver also making a switch. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Porter.
Set up.
Now, Alvarado. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Williamson double-teamed. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. And the Beast pulls it down. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Jones, no luck. Westbrook against McCollum. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Trying to end the drought, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Nuggets lead by 14. And we'll be back right after. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Denver?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got the Beast. Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Porter in at the 3.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Well, the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
The Beast. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Olynyk with the steal. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pass to Olynyk. Right there. They set the pick. Shoots it. And it's Denver with the rebound. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now let's highlight the deadliest deep threats to come into the NBA this season on our rookie leaderboard. And you look at the Beast, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
With the way he shot the ball from long range, he's earned his reputation as the top marksman of his class.
And, you know, one of the things I've taken note of is the way he separates from defenders just enough to create space for a shot. He's got a quick trigger, he's accurate, and he's deadly. Boy, he's a scary asset from behind that arc.
Jones, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen, and when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, you know, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game. You know, that's a shot some teams are willing to give Murray. The more he knocks it down, the more dangerous he'll become.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Out of bounds, Denver takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Nuggets ahead, just dominating this one. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
I'm guessing my buddy over here loving it. They were forcing the ball into the paint with excellent results.
And now and that is it for halftime.
And as we dive. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And it's Alvarado in the corner. Jones from outside. And the Beast pulls it down. The Beast's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you know what?
That was a strong dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for
Here's Alvarado. Still without a basket. Olynyk up top.
Get the perimeter. Hey, who's over?
And the Pelicans miss again.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
To end the run, drills the three-pointer. He's got 15.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
And so it's Denver, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often now?
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball, but I don't think anybody likes, one, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then two, whining when fouls aren't called.
And Denver will start the fourth quarter with, they've got Jordan, the beast out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
The beast can't hit. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
Clark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough. You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now.
Back door.
6 to shoot. Here's the beast. Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Stay on him.
Murray finds Olynyk. And things seem to be getting tougher for the big spending teams, Clark, but we're seeing a lot of them go all in before the toughest penalties take effect.
Yeah, you know, the frozen pick provision kicks in next season, and the season after that, luxury taxes ramp way up. Powerhouse teams trying to make hay while the sun shines is a pretty good strategic business move, but the landscape is certainly changing.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Rob. A one-on-one here. Watson dishes to Westbrook. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the beast. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. Spins to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here's the beast. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. McCollum outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Beast.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. And it's the Pelicans' ball. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Murray outside. Pass to Williamson. Fires the three. That shot, no good. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. And tonight, not just a regular season win. It also counts in the NBA Cup standings.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You earned that one.
Let's go in there.
There he is. Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you give me an autograph?
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of, and close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant. How aware are the players of where they are in the season? The next checked in for Hachimura. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And a few games ago, we talked about MP's desire to be seen as a highly competitive team on the road this season. This is MP's mantra right now.
And MP and his team have to be feeling great about how they've played on the road lately. They've handled business and proven they aren't intimidated by any team's fan base. We will see if they can continue being successful away from home.
On the court right now for the Nuggets, we've got Michael Porter Murray out there with Nikola Jokic, and it's the Beast in at the 2. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. He said Nikola Jokic is so intelligent. He said we know the offense is going to run through him, so all we can do is mix up our looks defensively, and then at the other end of the floor, make him work on defense. Try to wear him out a little bit. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. The Lakers making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Strother's checked in. Denver has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's the Beast. Gets the 3 ball to go. The Beast has got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Vincent outside. Doncic deciding where to go with it. There's a screen by Lynn. And there's James from the arc. No good. That's his 3rd miss out of 5 attempts. The Beast passes to Jokic. Here's the Beast. Lets a 3 fly. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. Doncic outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Nuggets lead by 7. Pass to the Beast. Basket's good. He's got 10.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The Beast has gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. Doncic outside. They need this. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's the Beast. Beyond the arc. And again, Denver with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Doncic outside. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Denver is shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. And Westbrook slams it home.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Pass to connect. The 3. The shot won't fall. 1 second left. The shot misses. And so it's Denver, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
On the court for Denver, they've got Russell Westbrook, Michael Porter out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Strother in at the 2. Kleba outside. And here's Connect outside. Rebounded by Denver. The Beast has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars, and Coach JJ Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. All right, Shams, thank you. Here's Reeves. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Reeves has got his second basket on the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Just, like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Number 99. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And again, the Lakers, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The Beast passes to Westbrook from deep. The Beast shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Well, we got a chance here to check up on Jamal Murray's status. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Nuggets head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. And with this injury coming early, it forces the coaching staff to make some difficult decisions. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Fades away. And it's Hachimura missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Some changes for Los Angeles. LeBron, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. James passes to Goodwin. The shot's good on the assist by James. Goodwin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to the Beast. Fires from deep. Doncic grabs a miss. Lakers trail by 20. James with the ball, and Jokic picks him up defensively. James can't get it to go. And here's Denver. They're on a 14-5 run. The 3. The Beast, good. The Beast has got 30.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
6 to shoot. Pass to Goodwin. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Goodwin's got 5 points in the quarter. And here's Denver. They're on a 17-7 run. The Beast shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Lynn. And so it's Denver. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
All right, fellas. Appreciate you joining.
And there was Connects checked in for Hachimura. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
Connect is out there with James. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Alex Len. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Hits a three-pointer.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside Reeves. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success, and anything short of that is a failure. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Reeves. Off target from three-point range.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's the Beast. And they pick up 2. The Beast has got 38 points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now Doncic. He's got 14. Reeves finds James. Jokic grabs the board. Denver is shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Good on the bucket. Porter's got 14 points for the game.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The putback. It's good on the putback.
We've seen this before. Reeves is a skilled offensive player. He can fill it up.
Inside. Here's the Beast. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he board or what?
No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in total control. Up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Denver, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's the Beast in at the 3 spot. James has gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. And he's going for the oop here! And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Westbrook, and again it's Denver converting.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's James. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Good on the shot.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There are some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
Yo, who got Lebron?
For 3, James. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to Strother. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, what a finish. Ruri's showing off that athletic ability.
And the shot goes in. The Beast has got 48.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Here's James. Some solid defense from Jordan.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And there's the lob. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Lynn's checked in for Finney Smith. Reeves comes in for Goodwin. And Doncic has subbed in for Vincent. And a switch here also for Denver. Pickett, he's checked in for Strother. Reeves, the pass to Lynn. And it's Denver with a rebound. The Beast has got 11 rebounds in the game. Doncic pulls down the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, B.A., it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Strother comes in for Pickett. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Hachimura sets a screen. The Lakers with another miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
The Beast. And a miss there on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
The Nuggets have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this 4th. Rejected by James. From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James. Reeves has got 16 in the second half.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Beast.
The work he put in on the glass helped shape this game, never taking a play off and closing out a number of possessions.
Here's Doncic. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. James, outside. Hachimura outside. Jacks up a three. The shot by James, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Three-pointer. And that one's good. Strother
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Doncic outside. Outside Reeves. So no problem for Denver as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be.
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil.
Great win tonight, MP.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
You were the top rookie last month.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Michael Porter Jr.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Then it's the Beast. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, not too long ago, MP has been very outspoken about them needing to win on the road. He feels like that's the ultimate test of this team, that if they can do that, they can pretty much do anything.
Well, and so far, MP is getting his wish. These guys have been nothing short of spectacular away from home. Every arena they walk into, they're the villain, and they seem to have embraced that. We'll test that theory again here tonight.
In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Here's Strother. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Powell. Ahead. Bogdanovich wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And when Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot.
The Beast.
What? No.
Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. The Beast's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Last time they met was in Denver.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
And here is Zubac. After the 3 moments ago from the Beast. Harden, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Porter.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Westbrook. He's putting up 13 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's a great presence on the glass. He'll battle inside for every rebound.
He's certainly not afraid to mix it up. When bodies are around or flying, he's usually at the point of it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So it's pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And here's Leonard. After the three-pointer from the Beast.
Get him. Hey, yo, right there.
Left side, Leonard. 4 on the shot clock.
We need a shot.
And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 10. Pass to Strother. Here's the Beast. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Los Angeles making a...
Right here.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Dunn, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Here's Westbrook. The Beast passes to Westbrook. Here's the Beast. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And talk about victors and guys who play to their strengths. What about Zubac? He does a great job.
He does, Kevin, a 7-footer who wants to play like a 7-footer. He's an outstanding rebounder. He doesn't need the ball offensively. You know he's going to show up and give you great effort every night.
And here is Dunn following the 3 from the Beast. Dunn passes to Leonard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's the beast. Dunn covering.
Hey, yo, right here.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Here's the beast. And again, Denver with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Dunn kicks to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. The Nuggets leading by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And Los Angeles with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Jones. And James Harden has subbed in for Dunn. 1:10 left in the first half. Back to Bogdanovich. And again, unable to change momentum here. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Shots good by the beast.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The shot by Powell, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And what a first half he's having from downtown. He has been locked and loaded since the moment he stepped on the floor.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. They get a hand on it. And pushing it up, here's Denver. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so it's Denver looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. Back right after this.
The offense is clicking right now. They're playing high-quality ball, selfless. I'm surprised they're not up by more.
That being said,
Let's shift gears now. That is more than enough of.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Underneath in the post, it'll be Porter and Jokic. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's the Beast. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard. Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Powell with the steal. Inside, here's Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
The Beast passes to Porter and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at the Beast, sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
So there you go. And as it's looking, this year's dunk contest is shaping up to be a fantastic competition. We'll keep you updated on the voting.
No doubt it's going to be a good one, Kevin. We've got players on that list who'll do things that you didn't even think were possible. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. And Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's the Beast. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. When Kawhi Leonard is healthy, Doris, no one has a bigger effect on a game than this great two-way player.
There's no question, Kevin, because of his length and savvy on the defensive end. He can swallow up individual offensive matchups. He's that good defensively. And then you think to his transition on the offensive end from a player who was a standstill shooter to now who you can run your offense through.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Zubac finds Harden. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And it's put back in by Powell. Powell's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, come on now. That's a big-time offensive rebound.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. You look at the Beast, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team, and it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Harden out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The Beast's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Here's the Beast. Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now.
Get there.
Porter against Leonard. Step back shot. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Denver leading by 13. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Zubac a screen on Westbrook. Harden against Westbrook. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Powell for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Denver's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Nuggets lead by 17.
And tonight's battle is going to
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easy.
Good game, MP. Way to bring the effort tonight.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting... Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work.
What's up, MP? Cavs always come to play, especially at home. Lock in, MP.
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Y'all are untouchable! Untouchable!
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
MP often talks to his team during flights, and recently, one of the main topics of discussion, winning on the road. It seems as it's developed into a mission for his squad.
And they have simply been unreal on the road. That tells you a lot about MP and this team's mentality. They block out the noise and don't let any distractions get to them.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. The combo up front is Porter Jr. and the Joker. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard position.
The passing ability of Jokic, the way he sees the floor, it's off the charts.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Driving to the basket, and Mitchell with the slam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Now here's Mitchell. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Out to the wing. Pass to Hunter. From the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. No one covering.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
As you might expect, he's got his hands full on how to deal with Nikola Jokic. Coach explained so much of their offense runs through him. He's always operating with the ball in his hands. We'll need to do our work early. Don't let him get comfortable when he has the ball. No doubt about it, the Joker is the cog in this offense. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. And finished off by Hunter.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
Westbrook, the pass to the Beast. On the wing, Porter. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And going against Denver, their first meeting on the year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
On the court for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Peyton Watson is out there with Zeke Naji. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's the Beast in a shooting guard.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Hunter, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Shot clock at 6. Fires in the triple.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Here's the Beast. Offensive board. Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Strus. To the inside. Here's Jerome. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Cavaliers trail by 7. Back to Garland. From deep, Strus. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's the Beast. And another three for Denver. Well, you knew it was simply a matter of time. It's happened. MP inking his first major shoe endorsement deal.
And MP was really impressed with the presentation by Puma. He's now part of their family and will be a big part of their plans moving forward.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Strus. And Denver with a change here too. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Outside Garland.
Hey, watch him.
Thompson, a screen on Westbrook. Pulls it from the top of the key. Yes, on the jumper. Garland's got his second bucket on the night.
And the combination of his speed, passing, and shot-making ability make Garland one of the toughest pick-and-roll covers in the league.
And he gets the bucket.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 7-point differential. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Here's Mobley. Denver getting their last shot to go. And finished off by Hunter.
And a nice find by Mobley, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's the Beast. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. It's Denver up by 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
And now, not a bad... That does it for halftime.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Evan Mobley out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
The Beast. Good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell for 3. Rebounded by Denver. The Beast has got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Kicks it out to Westbrook from downtown, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
I don't think I need to tell anybody, Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
Connects from downtown. Hunter's got 7 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's Jokic missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Denver leading by 10. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Watson, he's checked in for Denver. Mitchell finds Garland. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Porter from outside. And the three-pointer goes. 10 points for him.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus has checked in.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Cleveland has possession. Down by 15. Outside Mitchell. Mobley passes to Mitchell. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
He made a three back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And here's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Strus the pass to Garland. Mobley with it. Outside Garland. Thompson with a screen. Pass to Mitchell to stop the run. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his fifth rebound in this one. Will stand in the highly competitive West. The Denver Nuggets continue to distinguish themselves.
Well, Brian, they are unquestionably a top team in their conference, and they're proof that smart front office decisions and patience really pays off in the long run.
Different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Tyson. Hunter comes in for Strus. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Three-pointer. The rebound by Garland. Cavaliers trail by 14. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's the Beast in at the small forward position.
And he's not shying away from the drive at all. Mitchell isn't afraid of the tough defense, and that tenacity gets him to the line.
And he can't hit the second.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Westbrook, the pass to the Beast. The three is up. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Mitchell. Thompson left side. Garland against Westbrook. Mobley right side. This one for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 7 assists in the game.
And when he's effective from three-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game. Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Mobley down low. Porter's there. Mobley, no good. Denver leading by 12. With the teardrop. And it's laid up and in by Porter.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
Westbrook against Garland. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here's Hunter for 3. Rebounded by Denver. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Down low. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Porter. Here's the Beast. The 3-ball. He drops it from range. The Beast has got 7 now in this quarter.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this
So no problem for Denver as they...
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Good game, MP.
New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
Now, NBA players are someone.
I work with a stylist.
Yo, MP, let's go.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays. So, Brent, at this point of the season, do teams still have time to figure things out?
I think there's always time, Kevin, to figure out where you are. Again, the expectations in the early part of the season about how competitive your team was going to be, that's critical in your decision-making as to what you want to do with the roster. But if you think that you can get into a deep playoff run, you've got to be honest about how these parts are fitting in and whether or not you need a change.
And when it comes to MP, he has an objective to motivate his teammates. That's why he made winning on the road a rallying cry.
And what's mind-blowing is the consistency of excellence they've shown. Going to someone else's arena, blocking out the noise, making the huge plays in crunch time. MP loves to play the spoiler role. I think it's just his competitive nature.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's the Beast. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 5-point game.
And those assist numbers for Murray keep going up because he can score.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Good, another from 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Denver grabs the miss. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins and looking for number 8 tonight.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And it's good once more. Nice make there from the Beast. The Beast's got 11 points. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Misi. Here's Williamson to halt the run. The shot, no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Jokic with it. Here's the Beast. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 3-ball trains the three-pointer.
Yeah, you can't leave Murphy open from deep. He doubled his three-point attempts from year 1 to year 2. That's confidence.
Here's the Beast, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's the Beast. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
Pass to Misi. Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his 3. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's the Beast. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pelicans have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And that one is stuffed right through.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Launches a 3, hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
Well, he's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
Here's the Beast. They get it again. Pass to Strother. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Come to me.
Tries the spin move. Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Williamson missing. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against Portland. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pass to Boston. Now here's Murray. Over Westbrook. And so it's the Denver Nuggets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Both teams will make substitutions. And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here, and he gets the bucket.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
The Nuggets leading by 14. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Jose Alvarado is out there with Murray. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5. And let's catch up now with the terrific Shams Charania, who's got some news out of the Eastern Conference. Shams.
Thank you, guys. Today we've got the story out of Chicago on the Bulls. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively. And that
connects again from distance.
And that last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Gordon against Williamson. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Good adjustment on the inside that time, getting the shot off from Aaron Gordon.
The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. To the paint, here's Messi. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Pass to Williamson. Puts up a 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. And so it's Denver, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games all...
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Nuggets.
They love to run.
That is more than enough of...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah,
and again for 3.
And he shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And they double up Murray. Out to the wing. Back to Williamson. Westbrook against Murray. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Stolen by Gordon. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Aaron Gordon is one springy dude. When he gets the ball down low, it's hard to stop him.
Pass to Misi. Murray against Gordon. Jacks up a three. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 11.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Shots good by the Beast.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, the open man's out there. You got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
The Beast passes to Jokic, and he makes good on the layup.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but it's important.
Number 99. Second personal foul. First team foul.
New Orleans making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's stolen by Jones. That one good for 2.
Get the youngster out there on the run. Jones pulled away from the pack and got the bucket.
The Nuggets have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at the Beast, and it's him all alone atop the voting. It's pretty much a done deal that he'll be showing off his long-range skills in the three-point contest.
Yep, and he's going to be scary to have to go up against if he's on that day. Nobody can shoot it like he can when he gets in a groove.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
That one misses.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Kicks it out to Williamson. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. 13 points in the game.
Murphy's such a good-looking young player in this league, someone who can get hot in a hurry.
Watson, the pass to the Beast. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Murray's got the ball here for New Orleans. That's tipped. Watson, the pass to the Beast. And good! There's another.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
And this is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
To the inside, the Beast. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Pelicans shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily to come into an opponent.
MP. Push it back.
Let's go with Joe.
Hey, thanks. You guys have been dialed in on the road all season long. How have you been able to find so much success in these hostile environments?
Road games, home games, I'm just trying to win every game. And, you know, if I'm out there on the court, you're going to see me playing my best.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But
not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games. Okay, Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line, not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look. I'll give him.
I brought them home yesterday, I think. Basketball didn't pan out? You could have been a PR whiz.
Yo, MP, how'd that meeting go today?
Yo,
look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look,
I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just.
Feeling you, MP.